Oh. Hey, look, everyone, I'm on time. And yet no one else is here. We got 11 people in the chat. I guess everyone is watching Diablo, which is why I'm going to make fun of this game. There's over 350,000 people playing Diablo on Twitch right now. Sorry, watching other people play Diablo. I don't blame them though. I mean, if it's a game that can bust up your graphics card, which you paid quite a pretty penny for it, I think it goes for over $1,000 when it was released, right? It's a Titan 380 Ti. So let me hold on. Diablo breaking GPUs. I mean, this is an accomplishment. To be honest, the blame is shared. Oh, it's a cutscene that breaks. Okay. So the blame is actually shared. Half of it is due to Gigabyte. Apparently, that's the manufacturer that has the problem. But I also blame the game because they should test this, especially if it's something so bad. And my god, you know, I genuinely do not understand. I actually know an artist at Blizzard that gave a first draft of Lilith, and they didn't like it because it was too sexy. I mean, it's Lilith, right? Like, it's a... You don't... I mean, look, you don't have to get the fan service. You can bring the fan disservice if you want. But why do you have to make her look like a man? Look at the chin. Like, every single time, the chin and the jaw. You know, this is what California devs get. You know, like, this is the best they can do because that's their lived experience. Like, if you're a Californian dev, this is the women you get. You know, all the other women move to red states. This is what you have in California. This is what they think women look like, so they try to push it up onto the rest of the world. Demo Shokushi. The graphics cards, yes. I guess people were asking, like, what is Diablo 4? Well, it's the game that breaks your graphics card. I haven't heard about the game breaking graphics cards, to be honest, in quite a while. I think it happened like in 2018. I forgot which game did it. But here we go again. And it's Diablo 4. Apparently it's a cutscene which is breaking it. So RTX 3080 Ti also caused their computer to crash during the cutscene where Lilith converts a small village chapel into serving her. While most report claim to only experience PC crashes, others state that their graphics card has been destroyed by the game. I got to the church where the flashback scene plays, then the fans on my GPU went to max. All three monitors, holy shit, like look at the rig this guy had. You know, I only have one monitor, this guy had three. All three monitors went black, and then I killed the power. Smelled like burnt electronics. Waited a bit, then tried to power back on. After a bit, killed power, popped open my case. The motherboard had post-error lights and showed the solid white, which means error with the graphics card. My Gigabyte GeForce RTX 380 Ti is dead in the water. Numerous reports from people suggest that there is indeed an issue. It's possible that Diablo 4 is merely triggering an existing issue with the cards themselves. Well, yeah, obviously. What I love is there's two groups of people. Right? The first group of people is the one that are, well, my graphic card is fine. Well, congratulations, you know? Like, maybe you didn't reach that part in the game. Maybe you have it from a different manufacturer. Maybe it doesn't affect all cars the same way. Like it's such a dumb statement. Like, look, if you have people that claim it's happening, and it's more than like 10 people, like there's a lot of them, I don't think like those people are gaslighting the community, because it doesn't happen with other games. So anyway, right, that's just the first take. And the second take, which is also equally bizarre, is, well, how does it work? Like, how the graphic... Like, people don't know. They just know smoke is coming out. Like, the thermal throttling, like, I don't know. Like, from what I understand, what's going on is that the FPS goes into overdrive, so, like, you're getting, an exponentially high number of FPS, which is breaking your card. I warned you all not to play Diablo. Well, apparently it's a satanic game. Can your graphics card survive? Play now. Well, the thing is, I can't even, I don't know even what turbo throttling is. I just read the comment section. If you want to play Diablo, the wait queue is over 2 hours. I mean, I got it because I have to review it. It's part of my job, but like, let me see if I can log in. I don't think I can log in. I think it's like a wait time of 2 hours at least. Imagine if it breaks your graphics card and then you also stream it. Like, streaming also takes quite a bit of your GPU. Oh, look, it's down to 40 minutes. Holy shit. Progress. It is what it is. The funny part is that the game looks like something from 2016. Like, unironically, it looks so bad. Let me see if Arch is playing it. Is Arch playing this? I think tomorrow I have to go on the Archcast. So I should be prepared. Oh, look, he actually played. My god, the characters look so fucking awful. Body type A and body type B. I wish they would have had a woman in it. But yeah, so I mean, look at the characters. Let's go to the character creation screen. Look, what is this? By the way, this is as big as titties go. Like this is the maximum level of boob size in the game. Everyone else has titty cancer. You got the California marine haircut. At least they included that. I mean, that was a popular demand, wasn't it? I genuinely do not understand this hairstyle, man. I don't see women like this in real life. That like to shave their head. Do you know who shaves their head? Parrots. Like when a parrot is stressed and it's in, well, when a parrot is in distress, it starts plucking its feathers. And it actually has like bald spots and stuff. But anywho. This looks like a Korean MMO without the tits. This is how I would describe it. Like, this is a phone game, basically. I'm willing to bet, if I look at Diablo Immortal, it probably looks like this. They already stole the UI from Diablo Immortal. Because I was looking at the UI and I was like, well, why isn't the UI impressive, right? Because, like, there are people who literally make mods in order to improve the UI experience. Because you don't think the UI is important. Look how bad the animations are. Again, this looks like a phone game. Like, this literally looks like Diablo Immortal. So, the UI, you don't think it's important, but it's the thing you're staring at the entire fucking game, right? So it should look good, because it's so cheap to make. Like, I'm making a video game, as you guys know, and it's very expensive. There's a lot of stuff that goes in it. The UI is probably the least expensive out of everything. And all you need to do is, like, get an artist from Tumblr that knows how to draw, and they will draw you a UI. But no, they got it from Diablo Immortal. Makes absolutely no sense why they're doing it. Like, how greedy are these people? They're already selling the game for $70. It's got an in-game cash shop. Legend has it that you need to purchase stuff from the cash shop in order to unlock the true ending. I'm joking. But I wouldn't be surprised. You need to finish Diablo Immortal in order to unlock the true ending of Diablo 4. Look how bad it is, man. Look, like those skeletons, they are so fucking bad. How many polygons do they have? And it's so weird, right? Like the background looks cool, right? So like this thing in the background with the tentacle, it looks cool. But like the actual thing that you're focusing on, which is like the players and stuff, they look like they're coming from a phone game. Maybe the gameplay is good, I don't know. But like from what I understand, it's boring. So there's that. Mods in a Blizzard game, that's a bad. Well, I was talking about in general, right? Like not in a Blizzard game, but if you look at other video games, like for example, Dwarven Fortress, or many other games actually. Almost every game that allows mods. Like it will have people that go and they download mods in order to change the UI. But you know, like the good thing about it is that it cannot burn your graphics card if it disconnects you every 5 minutes. So this is part of the Diablo 4 experience right now. It takes over 1 hour to connect, and when you're finally in, it kicks you out after 5 minutes. What happened to that Alien Politics game I told you about? I think it's still on it's still on Steam. It's Terra Invicta. But I don't know if it got any upgrades. Let me check actually, because that's a good question. Like a lot of people were upset that there's no upgrades. The game is good though. Patch 8, bug fixes, and balance improvements. So this was on February. Stability improvements. Yeah, it's early access, I think. But it doesn't get any new content. It's just bug improvement. Bug fixes and balance improvements. Apparently it's also on sale, so that's never a good thing. It keeps getting periodic patches, not the patches that the community wants, right? Like they announced that you're going to be able to have like open borders in your country or closed borders, like more options for countries, and they didn't do that. They didn't deliver. So more military units. 30 euros. I'll just save my money for Sifu, which is modelable with waifus. Did they add waifus in Sifu? I remember like the game journalists were whining about Sifu, so it's gotta be good. Like people say game journalists cannot sell stuff. They can. Like when game journalists don't like a game and they start whining about it, that's when it sells. Quantity is quality all of its own for Necro. No, I get it. I'm not complaining about the class or anything. I'm just saying that the skeleton should look better. It looks so bad, man. It's just like... And the fact that this game just ruins your graphics card makes it even more hilarious. The cutscenes are okay, though. By the way, Pipkin Pippa raises a good point. There's people complaining about this cartoon. I don't know what it is, but apparently it has like a sexy lady, which is behind like a male kid. Watching this movie is where it all started. If gender was reversed, it would be problematic. And I do agree, right? I agree with Pippa here. What if the male lead did that? Like, there are so many romance and mangas where the female lead is aggressive, dominant, toxic, right? And if the gender roles were reversed, it wouldn't be cool. Like, for example, let me think of one. Future Diary. Or any of the sort, right? Like where the female character is looming over the male character and they're trying to force themselves and whatnot. If the gender roles were reversed, like you would say, well, that's rape. That's not okay. But because it is the way it is, right? It's a sexy woman doing it, it's fine. And there is like a cultural reason for it. Because genders aren't equal. Like, they're supposed to complete each other. They're not supposed to be equal in the sense that a man can behave in the same way as a woman. Like, no. And the opposite is also true. Which is kind of funny, because, like, Redo of Healer is the one that, I guess, like, breaks the norm in a way. But, like, at least he has a reason to behave. Like, if Redo of Healer would lack the fact that he was raped in the past, the entire cartoon would be disgusting. Holy shit, thank you for the $50, Elena Ceausescu. I want to play Diablo 4. I only play when I get the V Shawarma approval. What GPU would you recommend? Anything besides a 390 made by Gigabyte? And if you do have a 390 Ti made by Gigabyte, then don't watch the cutscene with Lilith. I think it's the cutscene with Lilith at the church, right? Don't watch that. And there's also other workarounds. Like if you genuinely like really want to play Diablo, make sure that you cap your frame per second. Like that's also very important. Uh I just it's so sad because Blizzard used to be my favorite company. Like when I was a kid, I didn't get money from my parents because my parents weren't very rich. So I would get like bus money because like my school was far away. So I had bus money in order to go to school, and I would walk to school, which was like 10 kilometers away. It wasn't that far, you know. Like there's people that had schools further, but 10 kilometers. You're waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning. You know, sometimes it's freezing, sometimes it's raining, and I would just walk. Why? Because I was saving money. I was saving money every single day in order to get Warcraft 3. And you know, that's one of the companies that I really liked. The bus money was like $0.50, right? So probably less than that. But you spend 3 months walking to school, and then you have enough money. You can sympathize. Why, thank you. Yeah, Blizzard Entertainment has fun. The problem with companies is that they maintain the name, but the people there aren't the same people that used to make the good games. The company policy isn't there. So, you know, it's a little bit disappointing. I saw the cutscene and my laptop exploded. Still better than Diablo Immortal? Well, if it's better than Diablo Immortal. Do you still need to buy gems though? Like, I'm really curious what the cash item shop sells, which is not purely cosmetic. Because, like, you have on one hand Path of Exile, which is a free game, and the entire monetization of that is like, hey, buy some gear which makes you look cool, and you know that's the only thing we ask for, right? Like you don't get your characters behind gates. You don't have skills that you need to pay in order to play, right? It's just like literally just get your customizable gear, and you support the game. That's it. What offer would you? What offer would make you practice medicine in the U.S.? Honestly, none. I know it sounds ridiculous, but even if I were to get like $10 million a month, I wouldn't. Simply because I love my life right now, and I don't want to leave my country because I have like all the friends and relationships here. So yeah, it would definitely not be something that I'm interested in. But you know, like if my YouTube channel goes down, then you wouldn't have to offer me much. No, like being a content creator is really great. I mean, I get to have my own schedule. It's still a lot of work. Like I'm making 4 videos a day and 1 live stream. That's a lot. But I get to make my own sleeping schedule. I get to work from home. Like there's a lot of advantages. You don't have a boss. Like that's a big one. You know, like in the hospital, you have like your boss comes up pissed off one day and you know decides to throw it on the staff. You have like a problematic patient that decides to throw it on the doctor. It's horrible. So no, I mean it's really nice. I mean there's very few people that actually manage to succeed in making a living off of content creation. And you get to entertain people. You get to chat with many interesting people. Like there is no way that I would have managed to talk with someone that's from Blizzard or from Ubisoft or many other companies. Like I get to talk with politicians, I get to talk with activists, I get to talk with game developers. So you know I really like what I do, and if you guys want to do this, like I wish you the greatest of lucks, because it's nice. Instead, you Todd wrangle people on YouTube. I don't know. It's against the TOS. But yeah. A job should bring you its own reward. Money should be a byproduct. I mean, yeah, there is that saying that if you do what you love, then you don't have to work a single day in your life. It's not really true. I mean, I like doing what I do, but like there are days when I'm like, oh god, I need to make the videos. It happens, like there's days and days. Usually, like when it's a slow news day and there's not much to talk about, but you have to find the subject and talk about it. It can be a little bit underwhelming, but there's not that many days like that. So, unfortunately, I have no talent and social anxiety. Did you listen to my squeaky voice? I used to have social anxiety as well. Like this is like such a bullshit. It's like I have social anxiety like it's a fucking broken leg and it can't be healed. Like no, like you need to force yourself. If you're in the mindset that, oh well, I have this problem and I'll never get over it, then you'll never get over it. It's simple as. Like I used to be introverted. I used to have like a lot of social anxiety and stuff. But you work on it. I mean, look, Pipkin Pippa, okay? Look at fucking Pipkin Pippa. You can clip me on this because it's wisdom. So Pipkin Pippa, when she starts, complete emotional wreck. Like, you would put that woman with someone else on stream, she wouldn't be able to talk. I don't know if those streams are still up, but like, she would go, and I think like she was playing Project Zomboid with some people. She literally fucking froze. She couldn't say a word. Like, she was so fucking awkward. I don't think I ever seen anyone more awkward than her. And it wasn't just like, when she was on a stream with many people. Like her first streams with Lisa as well. Like she was incredibly passive aggressive and very defensive, right? But she worked on it because I spoke with her in private as well, and she kept working and working, and now she's very charismatic. She's one of the best interviewers that I've seen. I'm really upset that she doesn't do more interviews. Right? So like if Pipkin Pippa can fucking do it with her vomit drawer and all of the other things, if she can do it, so can you. Just stop making excuses like I got social anxiety. And by the way, I want to tell you something else that's funny, and I got it from a subscriber. He said that in Poland, he was considered to be shy. In America, he has like 10 mental illnesses. So let that sink in. I can't even afford a PC to stream with anyone. If you can't afford a PC, you can still stream from your phone, but... I mean, I don't know, like, are there people who can't afford a PC in 2023? Like, you can get a second-hand laptop for, like, $100? Probably less. It depends what you want, right? But, like, you can get a very cheap laptop and you can do streaming on it. If it's your dream, don't let that stop you. On a slow day, would you talk about Ren Gill and Lyme disease? Misdiagnosis. No! I'm aware of it, but no. Why would I talk about the documentary that's already been made? In some ways, although I enjoy your streams, your use to others is in medicine. However, a dispassionate doctor is a disaster. There's already plenty of doctors. I mean... It's not like the medicine is stopping because of me. Not to mention, I'm really disgusted in public health and a lot of things that have to do with the pandemic, which I can't discuss on YouTube. I know certain things that happen behind closed doors. I don't really like them, and I'm actually glad I'm not part of that system. People want to get high-grade PCs that will cost you $2,000 with Super 1000 GPUs. So, this is something really interesting. I had a person asking me, V, should I get a loan to buy a car in order to do Uber Drive? And this is because I told people don't make bank loans. right? Just don't make bank loans. It's not a good idea unless you absolutely have to. And that was like, well, I want to make a bank loan so I can make money. And I'm like, okay, what car do you want? And he showed me an upper end mid-level car. And I'm like, well, why the fuck do you want that? Like, if you want to do Uber drive, you should buy something cheap that you can transport people in. You don't get an upper mid-level car, right? Like, it's one thing when you make a bank loan so that you can make money, which I understand. But you're getting a bank loan to make money, and then you're buying something way more expensive than you need. So if you can't afford a PC, right, but you want to do streaming, you don't get a $2,000 laptop. Hey V, long time first viewer from first time commenter. You are my favorite anti-woke Eastern European. Why, thank you, Faxando. How many anti-woke Eastern Europeans do you know? Soldio. A year's worth of buyer's divorce. I do remember Soldio. I should see if I can add certain perks if you're being subscribed to my membership for 1 year. You know what? I'll tell you this. Oh god, it's probably going to be difficult for me to do, but if you're subscribed for like 1 year, I'll give you my game for free when it's out. How about that? If you have like 1 year subscription, I don't know if you're going to like the type of game, but at least I can give you something, right? So the way I will do it, because obviously it's going to be difficult for me because it's not automatic, right? So like I would have to contact every single person, and then I would have to make a list. So it will be like, okay, if you're a member for like 1 year, you message me with a screenshot proving that you're a member for 1 year. I verify it, and then I'll give you my game. My PC has 4,000 megahertz RAM, 64 i9. Yeah, but like, if you have a PC like that, that's your problem. Like my issue was my issue is that if you're a person who can't afford it, right? If you're a person who can't afford it, then don't buy it. You know, don't buy stuff that you can't afford. Cash is fake. Paradigm is getting replaced in May. Perks, add your dear leader's wife as a hero. Are you a member for 1 year though? I already gave you moderator. I don't think I can give you anything else. Do not take a loan for a PC. Yeah, don't like if you talk about bank loans, this is my advice. Don't take bank loans for stuff that doesn't make money. Okay, so don't take a bank loan for like a holiday trip. Don't take a bank loan for, I don't know, a PC, right? You should take bank loans for stuff that makes you money. I wouldn't even take a bank loan for a student debt, by the way. But that's just me. Unless you're like absolutely sure you're going to land the job. But other than that, do take bank loans for stuff that is too expensive to buy otherwise. So a house, right? Like if you have a down payment for a house and you think you can pay for it, then sure. For stuff that makes you money, so a car. And of course, you know, for stuff that's absolutely essential, like your washing machine breaks and you have no money that month, that's understandable. But do not take like a bank loan for a TV. Like I know people who do that. It's so fucking dumb. You know, like they get and that doesn't necessarily mean a bank loan, but that means like expanding your credit card or whatever. Pay every time a chat. Elena, You're going to run out of money. Holy shit. How much are you giving me? I am stupid. Well, look, you know, you can do what you want to do. It's your money, it's your decision. I'm talking about like having a credit card and going over the amount of spending, right? It's stressful. Like you sleep at night wondering, it's like, oh shit, what happens if I lose my job? What happens if I can't pay, right? The second problem, you're not enjoying your money anymore. So you're making like I don't know, like how much? $2,000, $3,000 per month, right? And you're paying like $1,000 for the credit card. It's like, I don't understand. I literally don't. It's like, it's the same thing. Just like have some patience, you know, like save some money on the side, you know, every month put $500. And then you buy the thing. Like why why do this to yourself? Is your hot Romanian waifu going to be a voice actress for the game? I don't think she has like a sexy enough voice for it. Why do people want my wife to be in a hentai game? That's a good question. The other question, once I bring it up, I'll keep getting it, but it's like 115 viewers, so fuck it. I keep getting messages like, does your wife know that you make succubi? And I'm like, yeah, you fucking moron. She helped me choose the eye color. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, I don't understand Americans at all. Like, are your women literally that fucking insecure that you're like making a video game or a drawing, a picture, and immediately they start bitching and whining? Like my wife was like, oh, so you're making a lewd game? And I'm like, yeah. Well, can you not talk about it? Like, can you not, you know, tell our friends and acquaintances that you're doing that? It's like, yeah, sure, no problem. They're just like, oh, okay. That's literally it. It's like me asking them, like, does your mother know you bother random people on the internet with stupid questions? Blizzard burning GPUs? Is that so the famous Burning Crusade? that would actually be funny. Like have the Burning Crusade burn GPUs. I don't know. I mean, it's just a business, so she doesn't care. And like, the same was when I was talking with Pipkin Pippa and I was helping her channel grow. It's like, does your wife know? Does your wife know? It's like, she knows that I talk with female streamers. Like, what the fuck? It's just... Not to mention, it's a person from the United States. Like, maybe if it was like from Romania, but it's not even that. Did you talk to your priest about it? No. Let me show you. Hold on, because I think I can show you this. Give me a second. If I can find it. Ah. Here you go. But does your wife know? Does your wife know that you think? Does your wife know? No. She helped me pick the eye color. But she did not see the finished picture. Because it just came out. Just spoke with, yeah, it's fresh. Fresh from the oven. Yeah, that's your village elder. V has a healthy relationship. I mean, I don't know, like, should she be jealous over a picture? I don't think so. Vyorp is late. Yeah, you are late, Vyorp. Should have been on time. V's wife does not care as long as he brings money. I mean, look, if I was meeting a woman in real life, she would care, right? Like, if I was going out and I was meeting some woman, yeah, I should be upset. But if it's like if I was flirting with another girl on the internet, she would be upset. I guess she may not be upset if I was flirting with another girl on a stream. Because that would be like an actor, like an actor like kissing another actress. It's like if it's part of the entertainment that is to get super chats, like she would understand. But like other than that, yeah, like that is a line, right? So the line would be if I flirt with another woman, if I were to go out and see another woman. And I think like all of those are common sense things. I do agree with her. So yeah. Being jealous of a drawing would be a whole new level. By the way, like there's another thing with this, right? So if you have a problem, like let's say you like hentai so much that you only masturbate to hentai and you're ignoring your woman, yeah, she would probably be upset. And she would have a point. But again, if it's just one drawing, then no. V plus V succubus is somewhat missing. Anyway, I'm going to end this a little bit earlier simply because I got a little bit more work to do and more prep. I need to be on the Archcast tomorrow as well, so I need to get a good night's sleep because tomorrow Archcast is going to be tough for me. It's usually at 2 a.m. my time, like all the way up to 2 a.m. So I need to do my prep for tomorrow, and then I need to go to bed. But I'll end this a little bit earlier. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm dead tired. And thank you for the super chats. I actually got a lot more than I expected. I'll try to start the stream earlier tomorrow. And